we'll have the option to hold it for 5 minutes. So 5 minutes sounds like a very long time to hold camel pose. But I like to remind people that we often sit in terrible positions for long periods of time. Like when you have your phone, say you're looking at your phone and you're sitting like this. Often you can spend a half an hour easily with your head hanging forward, which is actually terrible for your spine. And yet time passes really quickly. But then when you go to drop your head back, 30 seconds can seem like a long time, much less 5 minutes. But actually this extension of the neck spine, the cervical spine, is very healthy. Of course, if you have any kind of bone injury, you might want to skip that part. But for the majority of people, dropping your head back is very, very beneficial. It can feel extremely emotional, anxiety-provoking. It can feel dangerous. But the fact is that this is a emotionally vulnerable part of the body. So when a predator kills its prey, it usually grabs it by the throat. This is an area of the body that we're sort of engineered to keep protected. And so when we go into camel pose and we have this area of the body exposed, it can feel quite vulnerable. And you don't have to stay in the pose, but if that feeling arises, you can become an observer of that. If you want to, you can just watch the emotions as they rise, watch the energy as it moves through. And that's a really powerful practice to develop that part of yourself, which is the witness or observer, so that while part of you feels chaotic or in turmoil, there's also a part of you that remains unaffected, undisturbed. And that's the part of you that you can strengthen with practice. Okay, so in this camel, if you'd like to try it, you can remember that it's a very safe position for your spine. You're opening, taking pressure off the discs in your spine. And that if intense feelings arise, often it's an emotional wave rather than an actual physical danger. Of course, make sure you're in a safe environment when you practice it. Okay, so I'm going to time the pose just to make sure that it's exactly 5 minutes and you know how much time you have left if you'd like to stay. So go ahead and stand on your knees and we'll set it up. Starting now. Strengthen your legs, strengthen your hips, abdomen, navel in and up. Hands on your hips. Now lift your chest. Lift your chin. Squeeze your muscles so you have integrity. You have the support and strength. You trust in the physical strength of your body to support your organs, support your skeleton, your joints. If you can, reach for your heels or reach for your blocks, or just keep your hands on your hips and continue to feel that strength, lifting the digestive tract. Feel your intestines moving upward, creating more space in your chest, in the back of your throat, so you can sense the stomach meridian from your lower eyelids down your face, throat, chest, abdomen, front of your hips, thighs, shins, down into your second toe. Stomach meridian, spleen meridian, big toes, up to the inner knees, inner thighs, front of the hip crease, abdomen up to the chest, down into the sides of the rib cage, supporting, squeezing in, lifting up. And start to move your awareness up into the top of your chest, the base of the throat. Think of those points you are pressing behind the collarbones, releasing there, behind the sternum, right in the center. Expand your breath now up into the very tops of your lungs. Maybe you can even breathe down into your thumbs. Have a sense of expansion and opening there in the lung. And then maybe come back to your idea of surrender or letting go. If there was something that you wanted to let go of, you might focus on that now as you breathe in and out. You're halfway through now. Stay for yourself. Stay and be the observer. You don't have to go deep. But if you stay, you can be there for yourself, watching the energy move. Each inhale bringing new light, energy, strength, possibility. Each exhale, washing away the impurities, letting go of the old. Expanding down into your thumbs, tops of the lungs, all the way up under your collarbones, expanding. Whole body illuminated. Slow down your breath so that each inhale and exhale takes almost a whole minute. How slow can you breathe? How much can you allow the exhale to really empty out? You have only 1 minute left. Stay with it. See what it feels like, or imagine you could really let go. What would be left if you really let go? Knowing the strength and integrity of the physical body is there to support you. Allow the breath to move in and out. Moving the energy. Only 20 seconds left. Ten seconds. Now, when you release, do not fold forward. Just sit on your heels and then extend your legs out in front. Try not to fold forward and lay down on your back just for 1 minute. Lay flat and allow the energy to continue to move here. Feel the energy. Let your body relax. The energy flowing.